Îl am alături de mine pe Ministrul Cercetării, Inovării și Digitalizării, Sebastian Burduja. Vă mulțumesc că ați putut participa în deschiderea evenimentului și o să trec în engleză pentru că aș vrea să ne înțeleagă și participanții de vorbitori de limba engleză din sală sau din online. First of all, thanks again for being here. You only have like 10 or 15 minutes, so I will go right away through questions. And the first one is about AI because it's a very hyped topic right now. We've seen that we have like John, let's say, I don't know if it's right, but the first AI advisor to the Prime Minister. But besides this, how do you imagine the public entities capitalizing on this trend in order to develop, I don't know, better services for the citizens?
First of all, good morning, everybody, and thank you to Wall Street and to you, Mr. Nake, for the kind invitation. It's great to see everybody here, which shows a lot of interest. And to me, it's no surprise because, and this is my first point, but it's a critical one, I think the banking sector in Romania has often pushed the public sector to innovate in digital transformation. The services you are offering citizens are so much better than the state offers them that it pushes us to improve and to innovate. So some of the things we've done were directly inspired by your work. For instance, the Ghișeu.ro app is very much like an online banking app, and much of what you've done, again, puts positive pressure on the public sector in Romania to improve and to innovate and to accelerate. So thank you. And I'm a proud user of your services, and I love seeing what you do. So thank you once again. I think Romania obviously made some good headlines around the world, better than here locally, and that again is no surprise with our EON project. It's the first AI-based government advisor, but the idea of it is, I think, critical. Where the project will go, we'll see. As any research endeavor, it has a high level of uncertainty. Mm-hmm. Will it reach its vision? The vision being that it would produce policy recommendations for decision makers by going through a lot of data, condensing it to key topics, and then producing suggestions, recommendations, policy changes. But the critical idea behind it is that there can be a bridge between average citizens and their decision makers through the use of AI. Essentially, no human being can process the inputs that are offered by citizens at any point. So with this new technology, we hope, and Romania is the first to do so, to bring citizens closer to decision makers, to base policy choices, policy priorities on feedback that comes directly from Romanians. And beyond that, obviously, AI is transforming the world. I think that's beyond any doubt to anybody who's following. Be it in healthcare, where we see the way that diseases are diagnosed, and it's a lot quicker and a lot better than without AI. Be it in public transportation, we're talking about making cities more efficient, more green, better managed. Be it in any other sector of the economy. So I think that it's smart policy to adopt AI as quickly as possible. I just landed last night from the United Arab Emirates, which in 2017 had the first AI minister in the world. And he has become a friend, and they are actually helping us with producing our own national AI strategy. So please keep following it to the extent that you're interested in it and you can contribute. We're very open. There's an ongoing effort to recruit for a national AI committee called AI Romania, and we'd love to work on this together.
Okay, thanks. If AI is quite a hype right now, cloud technology is well established, so it helps companies and individuals every day to interact and be more efficient. But what's the status on the government cloud and how it will change the private-public interactions?
Well, the government cloud is most definitely our most ambitious project within our digital transformation effort. It's a 600 million euro investment, and it promises to make our lives better, quite simply put. and I don't need to go into a lot of detail. Usually I try to speak for all Romanians and explain what this cloud is. But many of you already know what it's supposed to do. I think the most important benefit that it promises to deliver within the 2026 framework, when it will be finalized, is to eliminate, trips from one institution to the next. With our dosar cu șine, which I still haven't found a translation for, but you all know it, and I think even expats or foreigners here know what dosar cu șine is. So basically, by integrating at least 30 national level institutions, that's our target in the National Recovery and Resilience Plan. The institutions will talk among themselves, and instead of making us go from one public employee to another with our copies, they will be able to have that information ready, and will be secure, and will be in data centers that are tier 3 and tier 4, so that's gold standard for the industry, and it will be traceable. One of the few things that Romania has done that is above or beyond our time, essentially, is this journaling idea that we adopted from the Republic of Moldova, and though some of you may smile, they are an example in digital transformation. So we put it in the law for cloud services and in the government decision that this system will include journaling. That basically means that any access of your data as citizens will be tracked through an indelible way, and you will be notified. You will be notified essentially in real time when government accesses your data, be it the fiscal authority or the police or anybody else, unless it's a criminal investigation, but I'm sure that doesn't apply to anybody in this room. I hope it won't apply in the future either. So it's a much more transparent way, and was a fairly good answer to skepticism that people naturally had. Big brother theories that say, all our data is going to be in the government cloud, so you're going to control our lives. Well, actually, it's a lot more accountable for the government to keep it in the cloud and for you to know when government accesses your data than the current system when it's just usually in paper-based format, and anybody can go through your files and you won't know about it. So beyond all this, I think another benefit is cost savings. It's a lot more cost efficient for the government, so for all of us to purchase all this equipment centrally rather than have servers in each ministry, in each agency, and have it all be based on different technologies, which is extremely difficult and expensive to integrate. And we're currently tendering, so the key partners in the project, CTS, Cyberint, and ADR, are in public tender procedures. We're on track. It's not going to be happening tomorrow, but I'm very confident that by the end of 2026, we will deliver on this key project.
Can we have 1 more minute for the last question about Romanian EID? I mean, it's another major project, and I was curious what's the roadmap here, and how it will get online with the European wallet, maybe.
Yeah. So by May 1st. It's a 20 million euro project that is ongoing with ADR, with Autoritatea pentru Digitalizarea României, and it's supposed to really allow us to identify ourselves in relationship to the government from in front of our laptop or our smartphone, which has not been the case. As you know, and the banking sector has been of great help because you allowed us to use ghișeu.ro with a debit card or a credit card, right? It's essentially a gimmick, because by using a card, a debit card, the state essentially has the guarantee that somebody verified the identity of the person requesting that card, which you've done. That's why in ghișeu.ro, only Romanians who have a bank, a card with a Romanian bank can use it. The others cannot prove their identity unless they go in person to a government institution and they are issued a username and a password. After May 1st, this problem will be resolved, and any Romanian citizen will be able to request this digital identity through a smartphone, essentially. So you will take a photo of your national ID card, you will take a photo of yourself, you will take a video of yourself, and with these 3 elements, very quickly we have your account validated. You will be issued a username and a password, and you will be able to use that securely with any government online platform. Ghișeu.ro, spațiu privat virtual, the hub of the Cluj-Napoca City Hall or the Piatra City Hall. Basically, the vision is that within a few years, we'll only use one username and one password, very securely issued, with any digital public service. So it's another key step. It is essentially the first step that Romania should have taken with digital transformation, and we're happy to have it by May.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and I'm sorry I have to run. There's a government meeting at 11, and at 10:30 there's a conference with the OECD at the government, and it's another key effort that we need to engage in. So once again, congratulations. My gratitude to what you do in the private sector. I don't think we say this enough as politicians, as public figures in the public arena, but you're the ones who move the economy forward. So please keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the hope, keep up the smiles. Don't let anybody bring you down. We have a tendency to do that in this country and look at what's not working, but I think there's many things that are working. And in all my foreign visits, Romania is really recognized for its capacity to innovate, and that often comes from you. So thank you, and good luck with all your endeavors.
It was a pleasure having you here.